priests in the Diocese of Yakima will go to jail before they will break the seal.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Bishops in Washington state are suing Bob Ferguson over new laws when it comes to confession. We hear from the Yakima Diocese.
New at 6, caught on camera in Oregon, what we know about this crash off I-82 and Highway 97.
An ongoing railroad replacement project will see parts of State Route 240 shut down over the weekend. We'll have more for you tonight.
And here's a live picture from our Skycam network. Are we going to see more warm weather?
All right, we're going to check in with Stacy. The news starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday. I'm Wendy Redmond.
I'm Austin Reed. Happy May the 29th.
All right, so first up on this May the 29th, it is the very first night of the Live at 5 Music Festival in downtown Richland.
And that is where we find our very own Stacy Lee. She joins us live with more details on that and your first alert forecast. Hey there, Stacy.
Hey, Austin. Hey, Wendy. Absolutely beautiful night. A little bit windy, as you can see, but perfect weather for the first Live at 5. This event happening here at John Dam Plaza in Richland. They've been having this for, I think, 20 years. We're going to talk to someone about that in a little bit. But it's live music. It's free. I'm going to step out of the way. You can see a lot of folks already out here in their lawn chairs, just hanging out. And it's a fun, family-free event, again, every Thursday through the summer. So we'll get more details on that. Let's see what things are looking like outside. And we see some Jumbly cameras from the Yakima Valley right into the Columbia Basin. Very blustery day, and those winds are going to be staying with us through tonight. We'll talk about wind totals in a sec. Now, if you are headed out of your house to Live at 5, the band tonight is called Backroads. You'll experience those gusty winds, but temperatures are pleasant. In the 80s, will drop down in the 70s by 9 about the time things start wrapping up. Wind-wise, here's what we're looking like through the entire area. As you can see, the Kittitas Valley getting the worst of it. By about midnight, though, is when we'll see those winds die down, and then get ready for another blast of winds on Saturday. There's a high wind watch for the Kittitas Valley and the Columbia River Gorge. That could be treacherous for high-profile vehicles. The good news is we've got sunshine coming our way, a less windy Friday. We'll see temperatures in the 80s bumping up to the 90s for Saturday, and then we'll see cooler temperatures into next week. So don't let the wind keep you home. It's a beautiful night. Lots of folks out here. I see lots of excitement. And again, we'll get some more details, get you a little bit of background on the history of this event coming up in just a little bit. I'll send it back to the studio.
All right, Stacy, thanks so much. We'll check back in with you in just a little bit. New tonight, the Bishop of Yakima joined other religious leaders in filing a lawsuit against the state. This following the signing of Senate Bill 5375, requiring clergy to report suspected child abuse or neglect when revealed in the sacrament of confession. The lawsuit argues the law violates constitutional rights to religious freedom under the 14th Amendment and the Washington Constitution. Bishop Joseph Tyson says he supported the first draft of the law when it had a carve out for the sacrament of confession, but says this is about protecting the right of repentance so parishioners can enjoy absolute confidentiality to come to terms with their moral guilt.
When we were told we must break the seal of confession, risking our salvation, being excommunicated in order to comply with this law, that's a bridge too far. Confession is not about hiding abusers. Confession is about calling people to real moral responsibility and communion with God. If you strip that away, you don't get more justice, you get less honesty.
Well, Bishop Tyson hopes before the law could go into effect on July 26th that it can be litigated in court. The U.S. Department of Justice has started an investigation into the law.
Following up now today, a man learned his fate for his role in the 2018 murder of Rosenda Strong.
44-year-old Jamal Antoine Pims was sentenced to 26 months in prison for misprision of a felony. The judge also imposed 1 year of supervised release. According to court documents, Jedediah Aisha Moreno shot and killed Rosenda Strong back in October of 2018 following an argument at home known as the House of Souls in Wapato. Pims assisted Moreno by rolling Strong's body into a freezer. The freezer was loaded onto the back of a truck and dumped near MR Towing off Highway 97 in Toppenish.
Yeah, 9 months after Strong's tragic death, a person discovered human remains. Authorities say Pims did not report the crime to law enforcement, even when interviewed by FBI special agents in July of 2019. Developing tonight, an investigation is now on after a body was found along the Columbia River in the Tri-Cities. The Benton County Coroner's Office confirming with us late this afternoon that the body was located back on the 24th on the Columbia, across from Point Kelly, right near Richland. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow. Officials say a fisherman located it and called the Benton County Sheriff's Office. Do stay with us for any updates.
New at 6, one person was arrested after 2 semi-trucks collided in Biggs Junction late last night.
This is video of the crash and the aftermath from Joe Geese. He owns Dinty's Motor Inn, which caught the crash on surveillance video, as you can see right there. This happened in Sherman County, right near Rufus on Highway 97 and right off I-84. Oregon State Police say one of the drivers was pulling a box trailer. He sideswiped a southbound semi, pulling 2 trailers.
One of the drivers, a 35-year-old man from Yakult, Washington, was seriously injured and taken by life flight to a hospital. The other driver, a 42-year-old from California, was not hurt, but arrested and booked on numerous charges, including reckless driving. The highway was closed for several hours. A major railroad crossing in Richland is getting a much-needed upgrade, but it's also expected to cause some traffic headaches for drivers.
Yeah, new at 6 now, Apple Valley News Now's William Albert explains.
A section of State Route 240 in Richland is closed as construction crews begin a full replacement of the railroad crossing. These projects are something that has been ongoing for the Port of Benton.
Finished one at Airport, so that one was completed about 4 months ago. We just completed the one right by this one, which is St. Street Crossing.
Now work is underway on what Lopez says is a complete remodel of SR 240 Railroad Crossing.
Replacing all the control systems and all of the cantilevers. So the whole thing you see out there currently will be replaced brand new.
The work that is being done here not only includes installing brand new concrete panels, but also installing a brand new railroad track, something that hasn't been done here since 1975.
This latest upgrade is part of a larger effort by the Port of Benton to modernize all its at-grade crossings, and according to Lopez, this might be the last big one for a while.
This is one of the last ones on our list to complete, where we have all of our at-grade crossings at the same construction point.
The project is expected to last through the weekend, and while detour signs are already placed along Stevens Drive and Kingsgate Way, drivers are still being asked to plan ahead.
Call the port office if you have questions. And yeah, we're hoping to get in and get out.
Until then, parts of SR 40 will stay closed to through traffic, with access still available for nearby businesses. In Richland, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
The project is expected to wrap up by Monday at 6 a.m.
Our news at 6 is just getting started. Lots more ahead.
Including this, the latest on the accusations of harassment and racism in the city of Sunnyside.
We'll have that story, plus
This will be at Howard Amon Park this Saturday, May 31st, 9 a.m. You can check in, get registered.
Walking for a Cause will preview the Cystic Fibrosis Walk in Richland this weekend.
And let's go outside live. This is from our Yakima Skycam, thanks to Bi-Mart. Get ready for more wind. We'll check back in with Stacy, who's also live at the Live at 5 Music Festival out in Richland at John Dam Plaza. Still much more to come, so hang right there.
The magic continues when Alice steps into the $185,000 prize land at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Join in the madness with $16,000 in cash and prizes every Friday and Saturday, and a chance to multiply your prize up to $4,000 cash. Rack up entries with a multiplier on Mondays, and hurry, don't be late for a very important grand prize day. May 31st, 4 winners and someone wins $20,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
Summer's almost here, and so is your next Mazda. The countdown to summer sales event is on at McCurley Mazda, and time's running out to lock in today's prices before potential market changes hit. Get ready for sunshine, road trips, and serious summer savings. Lock in special low 0.9% financing on a new Mazda CX-90. But don't wait, summer's coming fast. Lock in your deal today. McCurley Mazda, your way home.
Lights, music, magic. At Giza Powerhouse Theater in Walla Walla, the stage comes alive with electrifying concerts, Broadway-style productions, side-splitting comedy, and unforgettable performances. This isn't just a theater. It's a destination for world-class entertainment in Eastern Washington. From the moment the curtain rises, you'll be swept into the extraordinary. Don't miss your chance to experience it all. Get your tickets now online. Giza Powerhouse Theater, where every show is a showstopper.
Why do patients and families immediately think of Good Shepherd? They trust our knowledge and expertise. They value the compassionate care we provide. They feel like they are being taken care of by family. From our renowned doctors and top-of-the-line technology to our state-of-the-art facilities, Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
Online security is, like, as a mom, one of the very highest priorities. There's so many things that we have to watch out for. With Spectrum, I don't have to worry about it. I know when my kids are on their devices, they are protected because I'm not always sitting right next to them. The reliability, the connectivity, the security, everything is kind of all in one. That absolutely makes it worth it to me.
Fast, reliable internet starting at $30 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected.
Summer's almost here, and so is your next new Mercedes-Benz. The countdown to summer sales event is on at Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities, and the time is running out to lock in today's prices before potential market changes hit. Get ready for sunshine, road trips, and serious summer savings. Save with low 1.99% financing on 2025 GLS models. Summer's coming fast. Lock in your deal today. Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities, your way home.
Next, ET, we're reunited with Hoda Kotb, entering her new boss lady era.
You are that person,
I'm that person
now.
Plus, I'm Gloria Stefan, and this is an ET retrospective. Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
All right, welcome back to the news at 6. Happening this weekend, Apple Valley News Now is helping host the 2025 Great Strides Walk, all to support the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
The community event supports everyone in South Central and Southeast Washington living with cystic fibrosis, a genetic disease. The family-friendly event kicks off at 9 a.m. at Howard Amon Park. It is a 2.5-mile walk, and there is still time to register.
So the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation is a national foundation. We've got chapters all across the country. May is CF Awareness Month, so we have had walks all across the country throughout the spring, but May is really a busy time for us. It's going to be hot on Saturday, so just if you are coming out, be sure to bring your own water, be prepared.
Cystic fibrosis, or CF for short, affects the lungs, pancreas, and other organs.
You know, last year I was there and it was raining.
Oh, so this is going to be better.
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, there are about 40,000 people living with cystic fibrosis in the United States, including myself, and it will be my honor to MC the event this year, so please come on out. You can learn more right now over at our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. Now to another story making a difference in our community. Legends Casino is making a regional impact as it donates more than $1 million in grants to 135 different organizations.
All this was made possible through Yakima Cares and the Community Impact Fund. One of the recipients of the Community Impact grants was the Yakima County Sheriff's Office. It consists of their lead drug task force team, the Sheriff's Office as a unit itself, along with Yakima's regional SWAT team, which consists of 8 different agencies within the Yakima County area. The Yakima County Sheriff's Office says this grant will help them replace aging equipment like AEDs, along with acquiring some new gear.
A mobile piece of armor that they could be moving around that's rated to help out with rifle type rounds, because we are seeing more and more higher powered rifles out there that are out there they're stolen and being on the streets, and we're taken away from the streets. So that gives us an opportunity to purchase something like that when we have a very limited budget within our regional SWAT team.
The Yakima County Sheriff's Office says the regional SWAT team received a little over $18,000 and the Sheriff's Office received roughly $43,000. The Drug Task Force received nearly $12,200 through the Legends Casino Community Impact Fund. New at 6 in Yakima. The Yakima Air Terminal Director, Robert Hodgman, has been selected to serve on Washington State's Commercial Aviation Work Group. The work group was created by the legislature in 2023 to evaluate long-range commercial aviation and transportation needs of the state, including alternatives for additional aviation capacity, which includes expanding use of existing airports. Their goal is to recommend a workable solution or set of solutions to meet the travel needs of our region. Hodgman will serve as one of 11 non-voting members of the work group, which has 19 voting members.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Hi guys, we are here at Live at 5, John Dam Plaza in Richland, and you guys may have heard these two, Jackson and Roller from the classic rock station Eagle 106.5. Hey guys, you know, this event's been going, well, tell me how many years, and you guys have been here forever. Tell us about it.
21 years this has been going on. Started as a small event with a tiny little stage. Now it's a ginormous stage. Yakima Federal is here with us. We've got tons of dogs and humans and kids and adults having fun in the sunshine with all the music. It's just such a fun event, and it's so cool that the community supports this every year.
There you go. This is the place to be on Thursday nights. I mean, come on. Live music, family friendly, and like Jackson said, bring your dog. Bring your dog, you guys heard it. So come on down, meet these guys, and make sure you listen to them each weekday morning. Let's look outside and let's see what's going on around town. And yeah, you see the jumbly screens there. Again, windy day in the Yakima Valley as well as the Columbia Basin all through our area. The best thing to do is get the Apple Valley News Now weather app. Use that QR code on your screen. That will give you exactly when you're going to see rain or heavy winds or anything weather related. Get the app today. All right, let's take a look at our satellite and radar. And again, we have that system moving out of our area, as you can see, that ridge of high pressure moving in, and that's going to keep us warmer and dry as we head towards the weekend. The big weather story really are the gusty winds, and when are they going to stop? It's been breezy all day long. Let's take a look at our future cast. We're still seeing these gusty winds through 7 and 8 o'clock tonight, especially in the Kittitas Valley, out on the Hanford area, the Columbia River, any of our mountain gaps, and the Columbia River Gorge. Fast forward to 10, we'll start to see things calming down in some areas. Really start to calm down by midnight, and tomorrow the winds are not going to be an issue at all. Let's talk about winds on Saturday though. We have a high wind watch where we're going to call a first alert weather day once again for the Kittitas Valley, as we could see gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Columbia Basin 35 to 45 mile an hour winds. Foothills are also going to be strong and gusty at 50 to 55. The good news is the winds aren't going to kick in until later in the afternoon on Saturday, so most of the day
should be pretty good for boating or any outdoor activities. As for tonight goes, we'll see clearing skies as the evening progresses and temperatures dropping down into the 40s, and Hanford staying at 50. Walla Walla, the warm spot tonight at 52. Starting your day tomorrow, let's start off pretty gently there in Yakima in the 50s, heading up to the 70s. You'll be hitting the 80s by 2 in the day. Tri-City's a little bit cooler than Yakima in the morning, but hitting 80 degrees by 1 p.m. In Walla Walla, also starting out pretty mild in the 50s. You'll see 80 degrees by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And Hermiston, it's going to be lovely tomorrow on the warm side, hitting the 80s by 1, and look at those higher temperatures close to 90 degrees. If you're heading out on the roads this weekend, it's going to be pretty nice. There's a slight chance of rain on Saturday in Seattle, but temperature is pleasant in the 60s and 70s. A little bit warmer if you're heading out to Oregon, especially on Friday with temperatures close to 90. Then you'll drop down into the 70s for Saturday and Sunday. And in Spokane, we kind of have a mix of all three. We've got 70s, 80s, and 90s under dry conditions. Let's take a look at our 7-day planning forecast. There you go. Hot and breezy for several days, and we're staying pretty dry in the Tri-Cities. Yakima will have a slight chance of rain on Monday, Tuesday. Breezy winds, 90 degrees, 92 degrees on Saturday. Ellensburg could be a little hazy and dusty on Saturday with those strong gusty winds, and of course that wind advisory in place. June 1st down into the 70s. Here's Walla Walla, also nice and warm on Saturday with lots of breezy winds, hitting 77 degrees on June 1st, Sunday. And in Hermiston, it's going to be a hot one Saturday with pleasant temperatures into next week, with only a slight chance of showers on Tuesday.
All right, Stacy, thank you for that. And of course, earlier you saw her out at Live at 5.
It looks like so much fun,
I know,
doesn't it?
I know. This is the first one of many.
Yeah,
So.
great weather for it. Just a little bit breezy, I would say.
Just a little bit, yeah.
But that's not stopping anybody.
No, the music was loud and fun. And if you go out there tonight, say hi to Stacy.
She'll love it.
She will. We've got Caught on Camera up next.
Born in 1947, dedicated to our heroes. 78 years later, we honor that legacy with a bold new chapter. Prosser Memorial Health has opened the doors to its new state-of-the-art hospital, designed with you in mind. This is how we care.
Attention viewers. Good News Today, produced by Richland Lutheran Church, airing Sundays at 9 a.m., will be airing this Saturday, May 31st at 9 a.m. Good News Today will resume its regularly scheduled time on Sunday, June 8th at 9 a.m.
Show off your math skills and have some fun for a great cause. The Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam comes to Richland. Get ready for the biggest 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the Tri-Cities. Register today. $100 3-day early bird slam special opens June 1st. Don't miss your chance to win $1,000 in the Custom Restoration Cool Cash Shootout. It all happens July 12th and 13th at John Dam Plaza. Register now at c3slam.com. This $100 slam special ends midnight Tuesday, June 3rd. Brought to you by the City of Richland and Tri-City Sunrise Rotary.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Stay tuned to get a free automatic toilet bowl cleaner from Mermaid. Your sink stopper's broken, and fixing a drain is a pain. Introducing Mermaid Drain Magic, the instant solution to most broken drains. Just remove and replace. In seconds, you can fill and drain with a simple press of a button. Drain Magic makes replacing your old, broken, rusty, even missing sink stoppers fast and easy. Drain Magic's anti-clogging basket helps prevent clogs in your sink, catching hair, food, even jewelry. Made with brass and chrome chrome and a silicone gasket, it creates a watertight seal. Order your Mermaid Drain Magic today for only $19.99 and get a Mermaid Toilet Bowl Cleaner absolutely free. Drop it in the tank for up to 3 months of cleaning. But wait, this could be your last chance to get Drain Magic at this low price with free toilet bowl cleaner. There's a strict limit of 3, so order now.
Call 1-800-518-6828 or visit GetDrainMagic.com. So call 1-800-518-6828 or visit GetDrainMagic.com. Order now.
Apple Valley News Now is Yakima.
Apple Valley News Now is Pendleton.
Apple Valley News Now is Tri-Cities.
From the Blues to the Cascades, one television station is everywhere you want us to be. We're Apple Valley News Now.
All right, everybody, check this out. A driver was traveling along Interstate 27 outside of Tulia, Texas on Tuesday when a section of an overpass collapsed right in front of him. Take a look. Video shows the moment when the driver approached the Farm to Market Road 928 overpass. Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you see that? That would be very frightening. A section of the overpass just suddenly falls. The overpass was previously damaged after a tractor trailer hauling a crane struck it. That's according to the Texas Department of Public Safety. The driver of the tractor trailer had minor injuries. The overpass now closed with no projected reopening date. Wow.
I mean, at least he wasn't
not seriously hurt or anything.
Yeah. And wasn't driving in, that specific area.
It was close, right?
Yeah.
It seemed too close for comfort, right?
I thought about that before. Everyone else is signing off just how scary it can be.
Yeah.
But we're just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30, which is next.
Yeah, we'll have stories you have yet to see. Plus, Stacy is coming back live again from downtown Richland for the Live at 5 Music Festival. And hey, don't forget to get our new weather app. Just scan that QR code you see right there on your screen. We'll be right back.
Jay Delia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
If you have heart failure or chronic kidney disease, Farxiga can help you keep living life because there are places you'd like to be. Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and bacterial infection between the anus and genitals, both which may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness or swelling between the anus and genitals. Ask your doctor about Farxiga today.
Farxiga.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
The Good Feet store just really helped me out. I mean, they gave me the right arch support for my feet, not somebody else's feet. Then it was like, okay, this is something special.
See for yourself with the free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
In a world filled with accidents, the injured look to Mo, because Mo knows these guys are bulldog tough on personal injury and workers' compensation claims. Mo knows you can go to the other guys, but why would you? From back in autumn, Bulldog Tough.
Here comes the sun. Get moving with a new car from Overturf Kia. The new all-around rugged 2025 Kia Telluride S model gives you more ways to explore. Lease one now for just $389 per month. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
More than 5 sunburns double your risk of melanoma. So when outside, use sunscreen with an SPF of at least 15. More at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Skin cancer prevention and screening available at Prosser Memorial Health. Visit prosserhealth.org.
Warm months bring dangerous storms, many with lightning.
With advanced forecasting technology, trust the First Alert Weather Team to keep you ahead of the storm and help keep your family safe.
Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather, always on your side.
Join us tomorrow right here on Good Morning Northwest. We have everything you need to know as we head into the weekend.
Yeah, we're tracking some very strong wind gusts, also the potential for fire starts. I'll tell you the details on that coming up on Good Morning Northwest at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m., claims of racism and harassment from one City of Sunnyside employee towards a council member who claims she is afraid after filing a complaint against him. What we know so far.
Plus, we take you out to Walla Walla County, where Lions Park in College Place is shining bright thanks to a new look. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back to the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. It is Thursday and lots going on.
A lot's going on. So we had to send Stacy out to check out some of the stuff going on. We have the very first night of the Live at 5 Music Festival in downtown Richland.
And that is where we find our very own Stacy Lee. She joins us with more on that and your First Alert forecast as the weekend is edging closer.
And we see some jumbly cameras from the Yakima Valley right into the Columbia Basin. Very blustery day, and those winds are going to be staying with us through tonight. We'll talk about wind totals in a sec. Now, if you are headed out of your house to Live at 5, the band tonight is called Backroads. You'll experience those gusty winds, but temperatures are pleasant. In the 80s, will drop down in the 70s by 9 about the time things start wrapping up. Wind-wise, here's what we're looking like through the entire area. As you can see, the Kittitas Valley getting the worst of it. By about midnight, though, is when we'll see those winds die down, and then get ready for another blast of winds on Saturday. There's a high wind watch for the Kittitas Valley and the Columbia River Gorge. That could be treacherous for high-profile vehicles. The good news is we've got sunshine coming our way, a less windy Friday. We'll see temperatures in the 80s, bumping up to the 90s for Saturday, and then we'll see cooler temperatures into next week.
And we will try to get back to Stacy live at the festival in just a bit. But let's get to your headlines. And new at 6:30 now, we are learning of some serious allegations coming out of the City of Sunnyside. Irving Brown, who serves as the Human Resources Manager, says city employees are dealing with racism along with harassment at the hands of a member of City Council.
So this harassment is now extending outward to the people of Sunnyside after Brown says the city was forced to shut down City Hall to comply with more than 60 records requests filed by Councilwoman Teresa Hancock. Brown claims Hancock's attacks have been targeting City Manager Mike Gonzalez, who Brown says has done nothing but bring financial stability to the city. Brown says he believes Hancock has also targeted him as a person of color and using derogatory language when talking about him. Brown, who is also the president of the NAACP chapter in the Tri-Cities, says the councilwoman has just gone too far.
The city is under siege by this council member's behavior. And it's very sad. It's costing the city money and man hours with a flood of records requests just to find something wrong with the processes in City Hall to accuse City Manager Mike Gonzalez. The city has taken a hit for this. This is something that should have been taken care of off to the side weeks and weeks ago. Now it's a public problem. The next level of this poor management of the city council to cover their employee and not even consider to censor this council member from bringing embarrassment to the city of Sunnyside.
Brown says the finding has become too much for some. Kaz Ortega, who has been serving as the interim public works director, resigned. His last day is Friday. Brown says the personal attacks have affected everyone at City Hall.
This is not good. This is not healthy when you can't go to work and you're working in a hostile work environment. So now City Hall has become a hostile work environment. Everyone's on pins and needles because of this. This is not how you're supposed to go to work every day.
Brown says he is giving a call to action in the city and is asking the rest of the council and the mayor to step up and stop the disrespect so the city can continue to move in the right direction. Now, Brown's claims come after Councilwoman Hancock filed a statement on May 20th against him, saying she wants to see Brown suspended without pay because she does not feel safe in his presence.
Brown tells us there was a closed-door meeting between him, city manager Mike Gonzalez, and others discussing Hancock's dozens of record requests and other topics. According to Brown, someone in that meeting leaked information to Hancock, claiming Brown had told everyone, quote, a certain city council member should be taken out in the backyard and shot in the head like a pig, end quote. Now, Brown says what Hancock claims was taken out of context and is just not true. According to a complaint obtained by Apple Valley News Now, Hancock says she intends to seek a protective order and file a claim against the city for emotional distress. Hancock also says she is worried about retaliation. This is a developing story, and we will continue to update you on air and on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Other news, turning to fire season 2025, a new wildfire has broken out on Highway 261 in Columbia County. This is right near the town of Starbuck.
What's being called the Highway 261 fire started yesterday just before 1:30 in the afternoon. The fire estimated at about 200 acres and growing.
Firefighters say it is burning in grass and sagebrush and is threatening rangeland and electrical infrastructure. No evacuations are in effect at this time. The fire cause is currently under investigation.
Late last night, Walla Walla Fire District 8, water tender 3833 and firefighter Tim Daves was sent by the Washington State Fire Mobilization to Columbia County to assist with the wildfire. Units are also assisting from the city of Walla Walla, College Place, and Walla Walla County Fire District 4. The Washington State Department of Agriculture is hitting the ground running this year with one main goal: finding invasive pests before they become a bigger problem. Crews are out continuing the department's annual survey, which targets more than 130 insects, weeds, and plant diseases. One pest that's become especially well known in Washington, the Japanese beetle, a serious threat to the state's agriculture. These beetles feed on more than 300 types of plants and crops, including roses, grapes, and apples. They were first detected in Grandview in 2021, and the department has been closely monitoring the situation ever since.
Over the years of 2022 to 2024, we've been doing more intensive survey around the Grandview area in Yakima County and part of Benton, and found a satellite population, unfortunately, in Franklin County.
Officials say early detection through trapping is key, but public cooperation is just as important. The best way to stop these beetles from spreading is by working with state crews and allowing treatment before this invasive pest causes even more damage to Washington crops.
All new at 6:30, and in Walla Walla, it is about to get a whole lot sweeter for Walla Walla baseball fans. So get your peanuts and Cracker Jack ready. Opening day is right around the corner, and the Walla Walla Sweets are loading up. The Sweets dugout has some familiar faces and fresh energy with their coaching staff and roster for the summer season. Leo Rivera, Raul Camacho, and Eliza Maris are all set to join the Sweets, each bringing a unique background to the team. Rivera, a former player with both Lewis Clark State and Whitman College, says the team looks good and brings a wealth of experience about the sweet park the team calls home.
Well, right now you can see the flag's blowing pretty good to left. You don't got to do too much. As long as we stay in the ground, do some damage to the middle of the field, swing at the good pitches, then we're going to be just fine.
Walla Walla will start its season off on the road against the Springfield Drifters before returning home on June 6th with a matchup against the Richfield Raptors.
Lions Park in College Place has a brand new look, and the city and community are celebrating. So let's take a look. The city of College Place used more than $1.4 million in state grants plus other funding to make this transformation possible. New amenities include a splash pad, an inclusive playground, multi-use fields for soccer and baseball, and a scenic fitness and recreation path. There's also a new fishing dock, picnic shelter, updated restrooms, and accessible walkways. Crews also upgraded the lighting, signs, and irrigation system throughout the park. A 10-year project that's finally seeing light at the end of the tunnel.
I am so excited. From just the exhaustive design process that we've been through, the funding process, writing grant applications to the state, to our local nonprofits, engaging, at workshops and open houses and, at the farmers market. It's been a lot of effort on many different levels.
The festivities began at 4 o'clock with a fishing derby, followed by a ribbon cutting ceremony at 4:30. The city encourages everyone to bring their fishing poles and come on out and enjoy the afternoon of food, fun, and family-friendly activities.
Still ahead on the news at 6:30, the Seattle Kraken have a brand new coach. We will explain. And let's go outside. A live picture from our Skycam network. This is in Yakima. Hopefully we're going to check in with Stacy one more time because she's live in Richland.
Yeah, we have a lot to get to on the weather front, so stay with us.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. Fred's Appliance. Veteran founded, family owned, locally since 1962. Come check out what's on sale this Memorial Day. Like this LG refrigerator with spacious French doors, smart cooling, and sleek stainless steel design. It's built for busy families, midnight snackers, and the serious organizers. 30% truckload savings on the fridge that has it all. At Fred's, we have thousands of items in stock, making us the smartest and most convenient choice. We're local, like you.
When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
What if you could whiten your teeth by simply brushing your teeth? Now you can with Smile Actives, the teeth whitening breakthrough that safely gets your teeth white and keeps them white every day just by brushing your teeth.
I never thought that whitening my teeth could be so easy. I just put the gel on the brush, the toothpaste on it, brush, and I can see my white teeth.
Simply add Smile Actives to any toothpaste and our patented PolyClean technology activates into a powerful microfoam that penetrates into the enamel surface to safely lift and remove stains.
You need a simple way to whiten your teeth. Without strips, without trays, without going to the dentist. And it was about time that a product was developed that you would be able to do that with just brushing.
And now Smile Actives is even better with new Pro Whitening Gel with 33% greater whitening power, clinically shown to whiten teeth faster, up to 8 shades. 100% of users saw whiter teeth. On food stains, coffee and wine stains, even on veneers, crowns, and dentures.
I eat the blueberries, I drink the coffee, and I know that Smile Actives will keep my teeth white every day.
If you could use something so easy like Smile Actives to take yellow teeth to white teeth, why wouldn't you?
Why spend hundreds of dollars for whitening treatments at the dentist when now you can whiten your teeth with new Smile Actives Pro Whitening Gel every time you brush your teeth? Call or go to smileactives.com and for a limited time get new Pro Whitening Gel for just $24.95. Order in the next 5 minutes and buy one, get one absolutely free for just $24.95. That's 2 for 1 and save 58%. We'll even include free shipping. Get your teeth whiter guaranteed or return it within 60 days for your money back.
I smile every day now.
the difference is literally night and day.
So now I'm always smiling, always choosing, because now my teeth are much whiter.
This offer is not available in stores, so call or click now before the special buy one get one free offer goes away.
Next extra, the Chrisleys are coming home.
My parents get to start their lives over.
What is next for the fraud family of reality television after their controversial release from prison? Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
New in sports here at 6:30, when Jason Buttrell took over as Seattle Kraken general manager just a month ago, he wasted no time diving into one of his biggest tasks, finding the next head coach. After a very meticulous search, the Kraken have their man now.
Okay, Lane Lambert, a seasoned bench boss and Stanley Cup champion, has been officially named the third head coach in franchise history. The 60-year-old brings a winning pedigree, a sharp hockey mind, and a reputation for strong communication and leadership. Lambert takes over a Kraken team with a strong veteran core and rising young talent.
And with Buttrell calling him the CEO of the locker room, Seattle is betting on his experience, vision, and calm command to lead the franchise into its next chapter.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
All right, guys. So the number one rule of a live shot is make sure your mic is on. So that was my bad last time. Anyway, we're having a great time at Live at 5, and I found Paul Crawford. You guys might recognize this logo from our station Skycam, and they're out here promoting this event and having a lot of fun. Paul, tell us more about Yak Fed's involvement with Live at 5.
Well, Yakima Federal is celebrating its 120th anniversary this year, and we couldn't think of a better way to do that than bring some live music to the community.
That's right. And I was taking a look at your table with some swag. Tell me about this little guy.
All right, so that's a slingshot pig, and if you do it just right, you can fling it about 15 or 20 feet. It's a lot of fun.
So pigs can fly, eh?
Absolutely can. Yeah, absolutely. And we also have some really cool shirts we're giving away, and of course the famous Yakima Federal Piggy Banks that we give out.
And you guys will be out here all summer, is that right?
Absolutely. We're going to be here all 9 shows. Yeah.
Perfect. All 9 shows live at 5. All right, so let's talk about what's happening in your neck of the woods with the weather. And yeah, you see the jumbly screens there. Again, windy day in the Yakima Valley as well as the Columbia Basin all through our area. The best thing to do is get the Apple Valley News Now weather app. Use that QR code on your screen. That will give you exactly when you're going to see rain or heavy winds or anything weather related. Get the app today. All right, let's take a look at our satellite and radar. And again, we have that system moving out of our area. As you can see, that ridge of high pressure moving in, and that's going to keep us warmer and dry as we head towards the weekend. The big weather story really are the gusty winds, and when are they going to stop? It's been breezy all day long. Let's take a look at our futurecast. We're still seeing these gusty winds through 7 and 8 o'clock tonight, especially in the Kittitas Valley, out in the Hanford area, the Columbia River, any of our mountain gaps, and the Columbia River Gorge. Fast forward to 10, we'll start to see things calming down in some areas. Really start to calm down by midnight, and tomorrow the winds are not going to be an issue at all. Let's talk about winds on Saturday though. We have a high wind watch where we're going to call a first alert weather day once again for the Kittitas Valley, as we could see gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Columbia Basin 35 to 45 mile an hour winds. Foothills are also going to be strong and gusty at 50 to 55. The good news is the winds aren't going to kick in until later in the afternoon on Saturday, so most of the day should be pretty good for boating or any outdoor activities. As for tonight goes, we'll see clearing skies as the evening progresses and temperatures dropping down into the 40s, and Hanford staying at 50. Walla Walla, the warm spot tonight, at 52. Starting your day tomorrow, let's start off pretty gently there in Yakima in the 50s, heading up to the 70s. You'll be hitting the 80s by 2 in the day. Tri-City's a little bit cooler than Yakima in the morning, but hitting 80 degrees by 1 p.m. in Walla Walla.
Walla also starting out pretty mild in the 50s. You'll see 80 degrees by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And Hermiston, it's going to be lovely tomorrow on the warm side, hitting the 80s by 1, and look at those higher temperatures close to 90 degrees. If you're heading out on the roads this weekend, it's going to be pretty nice. There's a slight chance of rain on Saturday in Seattle, but temperatures pleasant in the 60s and 70s. A little bit warmer if you're heading out to Oregon, especially on Friday with temperatures close to 90. Then you'll drop down into the 70s for Saturday and Sunday. And in Spokane, we kind of have a mix of all three. We've got 70s, 80s, and 90s under dry conditions. Let's take a look at our 7-day planning forecast. There you go. Hot and breezy for several days, and we're staying pretty dry in the Tri-Cities. Yakima will have a slight chance of rain on Monday, Tuesday. Breezy winds, 90 degrees, 92 degrees on Saturday. Ellensburg could be a little hazy and dusty on Saturday with those strong gusty winds, and of course that wind advisory in place. June 1st down into the 70s. Here's Walla Walla, also nice and warm on Saturday with lots of breezy winds, hitting 77 degrees on June 1st, Sunday. And in Hermiston, it's going to be a hot one Saturday with pleasant temperatures into next week with only a slight chance of showers on Tuesday.
All in all, pretty good, right?
Yeah, not bad.
Yep, beautiful night out there to enjoy some live music as well, so you can head on out and check in with Stacy.
Yep, she'll be out there, and I know it goes till 9 p.m., so you still have some time.
Yeah.
So live at 5.
That'll be nice.
We will do what's trending when we return.
At McCurley Subaru, service has always meant more than just turning wrenches. It's about turning trust into lasting relationships. That's why we've expanded to better serve you. Double the oil change bays, 33% more technicians, and faster turnaround with basic services done in about 45 minutes. And we don't just service Subarus. We work on all makes and models, old and new. Whether you're maintaining your vehicle or facing something bigger, our newly remodeled service department is ready when you are. McCurley Subaru, your way home. Book your service appointment today at McCurleySubaru.com.
It's not easy being Mariano Morales' horse. He needs to ride to clients all the time. He does take care of them. He gets the insurance company to pay for medical bills, car repairs, even money for pain and suffering. Looks like it's going to be another busy day. Better get warmed up. After all, I am his best friend.
Hurt in a car wreck? Give me a call.
Big or small, we work them all.
I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Every year, more people get skin cancer in the U.S. than all other cancers combined. Get the facts about skin cancer at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Skin cancer prevention and screening available at Prosser Memorial Health. Visit ProsserHealth.org.
Show off your math skills and have some fun for a great cause. The Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam comes to Richland. Get ready for the biggest 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the Tri-Cities. Register today. $100 3-day early bird slam special opens June 1st. Don't miss your chance to win $1,000 in the Custom Restoration Cool Cash Shootout. It all happens July 12th and 13th at John Dam Plaza. Register now at c3slam.com. This $100 slam special ends midnight Tuesday, June 3rd. Brought to you by the City of Richland and Tri-City Sunrise Rotary.
You rip and tear your old statements and bills, but thieves use this information to steal your identity. Don't be a victim. Get the ID Police, the new ink roller that encrypts all your old documents. So before you throw it out, just roll it on, and your information is gone, both on the front and through the back. Even if the paper is held up to the light, even your medical information is safe with the ID Police. So block it out before you throw it out. Order now and get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 and get free shipping too. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now to get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 with free shipping. Order now.
Call 1-800-803-0512. That's 1-800-803-0512. Or visit getidpolice.com. So call 1-800-803-0512 now.
Next ET, we're reunited with Hoda Kotb, entering her new boss lady era.
You are that person, now.
Plus, I'm Gloria Estefan, and this is an ET retrospective. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
All right, time now for what's trending. Major League Baseball is investing in a new professional softball league. MLB describes its stake in the Athletes Unlimited Softball League as a first-of-its-kind comprehensive partnership with a women's pro sports league. Baseball hopes to help grow and raise the new league's profile ahead of its inaugural season launching next month.
MLB reportedly bought an equity stake worth more than 20% of the league. That's according to ESPN. The commissioner for Athletes Unlimited says the investment sends a powerful message about female athletes' value and the importance of creating professional opportunities for them. Final look at weather when we come back.
Riding a motorcycle is a great way to travel, but if someone turns in front of you, you're in the danger zone. If you've been hurt in an accident, call Allen Brecky Law Offices, 735-0546. They're waiting to help you.
The magic continues when Alice steps into the $185,000 prize land at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Join in the madness with $16,000 in cash and prizes every Friday and Saturday, and a chance to multiply your prize up to $4,000 cash. Rack up entries with a multiplier on Mondays, and hurry, don't be late for a very important grand prize day. May 31st, 4 winners and someone wins $20,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
Summer's almost here, and so is your next Subaru. The Countdown to Summer sales event is on at McCurley Subaru, and the time is running out to lock in today's prices before potential market changes hit. Get ready for sunshine, road trips, and summer savings on a new Subaru Crosstrek Premium for just $274 a month, or a road trip-ready Subaru Forester Premium Hybrid for only $352 a month. Summer's coming fast. Lock in your deal today. McCurley Subaru, your way home.
Celebrate Walla Walla is back June 19th through 21st. 3 days of world-class wine. Tour vineyards with winemakers. Expand your palate and don't miss the block party. This is Walla Walla Valley at its finest. Tickets are on sale now. Secure yours today.
Colorado means a lot of things to a lot of people, but to us, it's home, where we've been crafting mattresses with unrivaled quality for well over 30 years. And in that time, we've never lost sight of the belief that everyone deserves a great night's sleep, which is why we're proud to introduce the budget-friendly Colorado mattress with almost 600 individually wrapped coils. And made in the USA at our very own factory. The Colorado's the perfect combination of comfort and value. The Colorado mattress, only at Denver Mattress.
Today, too many of us walk away from our primary care appointments feeling rushed and unheard.
We were frustrated too, so we decided to change the quality of healthcare here in the Tri-Cities.
At Primary Care at the PC, we take the time to truly listen. With 1 hour-long appointments, we care about the whole you. You don't have to be a member to be our patient, but once you're here, you might want to be.
Now welcoming new patients. Book your appointments online or call us at 509-783-5465. Primary Care at the PC. Play hard, live well.
Attention viewers. Good News Today, produced by Richland Lutheran Church, airing Sundays at 9 a.m., will be airing this Saturday, May 31st at 9 a.m. Good News Today will resume its regularly scheduled time on Sunday, June 8th at 9 a.m.
Riding a motorcycle is a great way to travel, but if someone turns in front of you, you're in the danger zone. If you've been hurt in an accident, call Allen Brecky Law Offices, 735-0546. They're waiting to help you.
Jay Delia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
And Friday is going to be the day. If you have an extra vacation day or a sick day you want to get rid of, tomorrow is the day I would take it. 50s out the door, 70s by the middle of the day, 80s by the evening. And the winds, they're not going to be a problem as well. Get ready for a nice weekend ahead.
Beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, check out this site right here. This is our reason to smile tonight. By the way, Stacy, thank you so much for that. So yeah, this is from Raphael, and it's just a beautiful sunrise from Kennewick.
Yeah, if you want to get your picture in, just use the QR code you see right there on your screen. And that's going to do it for us here at 6. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Austin Reed with Wendy Redman.
Yep, you can always stay up to date by going to AppleValleyNewsNow.com. We'll see you right back here at 11 o'clock.
Hope being your news is good news, everybody.